We're back with another episode of B-Scar TV. I'm with my dog, our very, very, very special guest, Mr. DJ Reader. Back again, the man himself. Deej, how we doing, man?
Good, man. I'm doing great. Finally got that dub.
Let's go. Let's go.
Hey. Woo. Hey, good week. I can show my face in public. Life's good.
Come
Life's
on,
good
man.
right now,
Come on, man. And it was on Monday Night Football.
Prime time.
Prime time
At
ball.
the crib, the best time. Light show in the jungle. They did the light show for us. It was great. It was good energy in there last night. Really good energy in the building.
The best part about it was Grave Dave was out there digging early.
Great.
We got some early digs. Get it off your back on prime time. Come on.
Hey, man, the rest of the day is great. You get it all. You get that one off early. Hey, can't nobody mess up your night. Nobody can mess up your night after you get that one off early. And all I was thinking, I was like, I got a sack versus the Rams in the Super Bowl. We lost. I just need this one to come away with a dub. I can't go out there, keep getting sacks, and we lose. Like, I need this one to be a dub, and we got it done now. We got it done. And it was a hell of a defensive performance, so I was happy. The guys did a great job. I think there were 0 third down conversions, and which is one of those things like you never hear. You know what I'm saying? It was a crazy stat. So, like, it was just a good job. I looked up early in the fourth, and they had 180 total yards offense. So the guys were feeling it. Good energy. The crowd came out and they really set a tone, man. And later on in the game, we really needed to do a good job.
Yeah. Yeah, I love to see that. I mean, it was really a defensive game early on, at least through the first half.
They were playing some good ball over there on defense, too. You know, you always got 9 on up there. You got to block him, which is one of the toughest tasks. I'm out there watching the guys. I'm like, man, just stay in front of them long enough. Joe Burrow, super gritty. You know, not being 100 and going out there, and people give him a tough time. Just gritty, the attitude, everything, never shake, never fold. He'll continue to get better. It was just fun to see him. And then seeing Uno come alive, you know, and really take command of the game. You know, all those throws weren't perfect. And he made a lot of stuff happen being the number one guy. And it was really good to see that.
Yeah, Jamar Chase went crazy. It was nice to see him and Burrow find some chemistry too. And watching Joe Burrow out there, I mean, he was clearly a little bit hobbled through the game. I could just tell his mechanisms, the way that he was throwing the ball. He was throwing pretty flat-footed, wasn't trying to really come off with that calf. And you know, I'm curious for you, how does it feel to have your quarterback as a leader come out and be willing to play through, you know, an injury early on too? I mean, we're early in the season. He's out there, you know, knowing it's time to get a dub. I mean, I imagine that got you and the boys riled up.
Yeah, man, you know, it means a lot. You know, it means a lot when we see him and we know that, you know, he may not be feeling the best, but he's going to go out there and give us a chance to win. And that's all we really ask for. I think the defense knows that the offense is going to get going right now. And I think the first 2 games, we took that lax of, they'll get going, they'll get going. Now it's like, it's on us, and we got to get them the ball and get it going, which is fine. We just had to switch our mentality and kind of bring them along on what they got going on. Because, you know, it's a tough injury. It's lingering. Like you said, he can't get as much drive into some things. But he's battling and he's feeling good, and he'll be there soon. And, you know, we just wanted to get behind him, and the leadership, the toughness he expressed last night, man, it just meant a lot. Because it's not easy. It's not easy going out there.
Hell no.
You already know this sport's tough as hell already. And, you know, at that position, you're out there getting hit. It's not really under control when you get hit, those type of things. So he did a great job, man. And we always see him fight. And I think for me as a leader, I always smile at the frustration on his face, because I see him not feeling great. And then, you know, he knows what he's supposed to be doing and feels like. And so that frustration sits in his eyes, but that just creates more of a competitor in him, and I think he'll just be better for it. You know, as time gets on, he'll start feeling better, and that dog in him just going to build even more and more and more. And I think later on in the season, it'll be scary for a lot of people.
No doubt. And I mean, that shit's contagious too.
Yeah,
you know,
it's
for
contagious.
guys
It's
around
contagious.
him, not just on the offense, but on the defensive side of the ball too, seeing, you know, Joey Burrow just fight through it. Just
Yeah,
fight through it and know that he's, you know, he's all in. And I think that's, you know, that's what you want to see out of your quarterback.
100%, 100%. You want that, and you feel that energy, and you feel like you said, you feel that you just feed off of it, man. He has this thing we do at halftime when he goes out. He goes kill on two, 1-2 kill, and that's just what it is. That's what
Oh, let's go.
it's a tough mentality. I love it. I love it every
I
time
like
it's
that.
said. Hell yeah.
Yeah. 1-2 kill. So we were on last week and you
Yeah.
had the raccoon in the back, and I think we decided it was a cat is the artwork in your background.
Yes.
And now we're looking at Tupac with the third eye. I kind
Yeah.
of like that.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
kind of like
man. I
that in the
switched it up,
background.
man. Switched it up. I had some art pieces out there. I was like, let me pull it out. And then I got another one over here. It's the Lost Babies, you know what I'm saying? They out there. I got some little subtle art. I decided I'd switch it up. I was like, I wasn't really feeling the background last week. I'd much rather have like Tupac over my shoulder looking down on me, man,
It's a
with
vibe.
giving all the wisdom, all the juice wisdom.
Speaking of quarterbacks, crazy to see Miami drop 70 points. Was great to see that. See the boys out there balling. And Tua just slinging it around, man.
I mean,
just slinging it around.
I guess it was great depending on which side of the ball team you were on. For you, I'm sure it was amazing. Boy, they were putting up some buckets.
Yeah.
And quick too. Like I was watching that game and I was like, obviously I always try to check in on my boy K Jack, watch him play a little bit. And it was a tough game to watch from a team standpoint. I mean, they scored 21 points in the fourth too. Tua T wasn't even out there.
Oh my goodness. Not letting up off the gas.
70 Scar. I've lost some games. I've lost some tough games. And God forbid I'm ever a part of a 70-point game. But let alone 70 points, it was a 50-point loss. That, I think, for me is tougher than, they scored 70, and maybe that, that sucks. It sucks because the defense, I've given up 42 and felt like it was a lot. But damn, we also, lost by 50. So, therefore,
that's sick.
It's sickening. Just, that's a tough game to get through.
Yeah.
Man, shoot,
hopefully
looking real.
They look good. Hopefully, K-Jack, shout out K-Jack TV. Hopefully K-Jack and the Broncos could bounce back from that. That's an ass whooping. But man, I think more a nod to Tua, to McDaniel, to that whole Dolphins squad and what they're able to do. And seeing how McDaniel came in and really embraced Tua and all of his skills and his talent and his, the strengths, and have built the offense, around him, and really empowered Tua to be as confident as possible and also have fun. I think there was so much of, the hype, and then the kind of call it like the crash and the lack of support that Tua had early on in his career. Now you're seeing really what, a supportive coaching staff and somebody who believes in you and who's willing to craft an offense around you, and then also wants you to just have some swag out there. And I think, playing with McDaniel last year, that was his whole thing, was have some swag out there. And Tua's talking a little shit in the press conferences in the post game. McDaniels is up there in the stands hanging out with the fans. I've never seen that.
Hey, I just love his glasses. I love those glasses on the sideline. I'm like, man, do your thing, bro. And like you said, you can tell the guys love playing for him. I'm glad Tua's doing well. Just because, it was just so tough.
Oh, that was a fan? I thought that was him. Yo. That's crazy. That's some shit McDaniel would do, though.
That's a fact. I mean, allegedly the ghost pen on the sideline was crazy, but my man's out there vibing. And he's doing his thing, and he even to have the awareness that he could have went over like the 70-point and kick that field goal to be like, nah, I'm straight. Like, bro, he cool, bro. I like bro, man. I like him, and I'm glad Tua is doing well though, for real. I'm just really glad because everybody kind of didn't really give him time to develop. I would say, like, not even like just time. Like, it's when you're young as a player, it takes time to develop, especially at that position in this league. Some guys have success immediately, some guys don't. But like the way they used to just shit on him over a 1 or 2 year span of work, like they just shit on him so much. I'm like, damn, like give the kid a chance. So finally, he's got his chance, got his groove going. He went out there, threw for 350. They threw for 350, ran for 350, which is crazy to say like that.
Yeah.
But hey, man, I'm glad they're rolling. I'm glad things are going well for him, man. And there'll be a tough opponent in the AFC for us down the road.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's gonna be is that on the schedule for the regular season?
Nah, I don't think so.
Okay.
But don't trust me.
That'll be a good one when that happens.
Don't trust me. You know I don't be know. I only know who we play with.
Hey, me neither, man. Me neither. This is the most football I've leisurely watched in a long time. Bro, I had no idea. Like, I'm starting to figure out how the NFL Red Zone works, all these different like streaming options, YouTube TV. That's really how you get all the games. You got to have YouTube TV, which really will hit you over the head though, because you'll have to do YouTube TV, and then you have to get it for the annual membership. So for the whole year, you can't, and then you have to buy Red Zone on top of it. Being a football fan is an investment.
Yeah, but there's no way really around it. Like, it's like you have to. Like I just got an iPhone the other day. The iPhone comes no longer with a block or headphones, just a damn cord. Like, if that's what streaming TV is now. It comes with like, you get YouTube TV, it comes with basic shit, but you got to buy all the extras. Like, you want to see anything else, you got to buy all that stuff, and it's annoying as hell. But like, what are you gonna do? Like, that's the thing. What are you gonna do? I mean, you can go to a bar every weekend and just try to figure out they got it.
That's true, but then you're buying drinks. That's an investment too.
Less of an investment than
depends. It depends what depends what kind of guy you are at the bar.
Yeah.
What it depends on.
Yeah. Just get whatever you got going with NBC Fix, because if you're listening, Fix, because they went to the hotel there. Our coach is like, all right, we want you to watch the Sunday night game at the hotel all together. Everybody, got to be there by 10:30. You can watch the end of the game together. Figure it out. So we get over there, and our hotel's got Dish, and Dish is in a fight with NBC. It turned to try to watch the game. Can't watch the freaking game because Dish and NBC are in a fight. So I text our coach. I'm like, "Yo, tell me to come over here, bro. Can't even watch the damn game." But more so, I'm like, "Come on, what kind of petty arguments you have that you don't want people to watch football?" And said, like, it's Sunday night. Why would you, as NBC, be in that type of fight with Dish? It can't be that much money. You're missing a lot of money. That's a lot of money missing.
Somebody's missing the money.
Somebody's missing money.
Whether it's Dish or NBC, I'm not sure.
I can't imagine that it's Dish. Like, I can't imagine that Dish is missing the money.
Yeah.
But maybe because NBC's got it either way, whether you're on Dish or not. So it might be Dish missing the money. That might be who it is.
You know who's missing the money? Me. I gotta get back in there, man. Come on.
Hey, gotta get back in there. Gotta get the we heard anything? What's going on?
Nah, bro. It's it's a little slow over here, but I'm training. I'm staying ready. Staying ready. So I gotta get ready every morning, up at the crack of dawn on the typical program. Feeling good, feeling strong. We've had some teams call and just, getting updates from how I'm feeling and and kind of just where I'm trying to take things. And for me, the answer is I'm trying to play, trying to get back out there. So, we'll see in due time. Confident something will shake out.
It'll shake out. Just got to stay ready. Like you said, keep training, keep doing that process. And that's the way this shit goes, man. You just got to stay in the process. And now, speaking of, I saw one of our guys the other day, AJ McCarron. We signed him, came in the building.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So it
Good
was
for
good.
AJ.
Yeah, it was good to see that guy. Just like you said, just staying in the process. Speaking of guys in the process, like just you never know how this league's going to shake out and when people are going to need to call and those type of things. And I tell guys that all the time, not just young guys, everybody. Just staying ready. If you still want to be around, play ball, you kind of got to stay in that training mode until you decide that that's not what you want to do. Because you never know when the opportunity is going to come. There's things that happen. Like you've been seeing the headlines this year. It's a bunch of them.
Yeah,
It's a
facts.
bunch of names that we all know, and and that's the way the league is every year. Though there's things that happen that you're gonna need guys to be along, and unfortunately there's not enough guys who are ready that are on the streets,
Right, right.
and that's the unfortunate part because. And fortunate for the guys who are ready, you always got an opportunity to come in, step in, and be able to work and be ready to be prepared to work.
Right. Yeah, and this position that I'm in now is one that I haven't been in before, where it's like there's so much uncertainty on the other side of the commitment that's being made, to continue to train and continue to stay in shape and to dedicate, a large portion of my life towards, this one to stay in ball, but not having a team that I'm, already signed to. Typically in the off season, you got a good idea of like, yeah, I'm about to go and start training camp, or I'm about to go and start season or whatever. You kind of have that light at the end of the tunnel of what you're working towards, right? And so now this kind of uncertainty on the other side is just it's just a different level of sacrifice, it feels like, for
Yeah,
me. But learning a lot of lessons, just that shit ain't supposed to be easy at the end of the
no,
day. Anything that's worthwhile is not supposed to be easy. And a lot of what's happened so far in my career and my life has been work, but it's also been a good amount of luck, man. And I've been blessed. And
yeah,
you know the journey's a beautiful one, man.
it
And
is.
until that time comes, I'll be tuning in on got the NFL Red Zone, Amazon Prime,
Hey,
all the things. But we're gonna start talking a little college football. Goddamn, Dabo. Come on, man. Do we need to get in the portal or what?
no, he's not.
We got to get in that portal,
Hey, did you
man.
see how sad I said it? No, he's not. I don't think he is. I don't.
You almost had a big one.
There's no
Florida
almost.
State, fifth in the
We
country.
we did everything we could do to lose that game. We played good enough on defense and on offense to win that game. But in the special moments, we folded. Not on defense. The defense play. Hey, look, West played a hell of a game. They got a 6'6" receiver or 6'4" receiver out there, man. Those guys, they're gonna make plays. It's college football. It's so much space out there, they're gonna make plays. On offense, we just gotta do better. We gotta do better with decision making. And I don't know even if sometimes that is on the kids. I'm a firm believer in you don't give kids too many decisions until they prove to you they can make the right ones.
Oh, damn. That's a bar. Hey, that's
It's
a
the
bar,
truth.
right? You don't
I used
give
to do
kids
dumb
too
shit
many
all the time as a
decisions.
college player. Like I used to do dumb shit all the time as a college player, bro. It's just you know what I'm saying? You don't give people opportunities to make those type of decisions. Like, and then that way, but I understand why people do it because I will never be one of those people. I will never, if I give a person a decision, that's my fault. If it's third and inches and I give you an RPO play and you throw it,
Mm,
that's on me.
mm.
Because you know what I would do?
Run that
Never.
bitch.
Hey, we need a new set of downs. It's overtime. That's RTDB. Run the damn ball.
Run the damn ball.
I'm not doing any. And so when you pick it up and throw it, I'm not going to be like, oh, my quarterback made a decision. No, I gave him that play. It's an RPO.
What about
He made the wrong read, therefore it's my fault.
what about a potential tush push on 3rd and 1, 4th and 1?
Any of those, Scar. All I know is it would have been a run. It would not have been a pass out to the numbers that messed it up. But you know what? And then we got a kicker. He came off the street on Monday. Kid, our young kicker had only what's his name He's missed 2 kicks. In my head, I'm like, well, he's missed 2 kicks. We've made more than 2 bad decisions as a coaching staff, and nobody's firing us. So therefore, I don't think that kid should lose his job.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you just give him opportunity. What difference is it gonna make? You signed a kid off the street who went in there and missed 2. So who cares? You know, like that's really what I'm thinking. Like, kicker's finicky anyway. You can't bank on them to make all of them.
Yeah.
Like,
we struggle with that too, man. I was on the farm over the weekend. I went and celebrated my boy Ronnie Harris's 30th birthday. Shout out my guy Ron Deej. Had a bunch of the Stanford boys out there on the farm, and we went to the game. Stanford, Arizona. The library was as quiet as ever.
Is that the name of your stadium?
It's the nickname of the stadium. The library. Quiet as a mouse, man. Quiet as a mouse in there. When I tell you, hey, it looked like maybe 10 grand, maybe 10,000 people in there.
No,
you know, but it's so disheartening for the opponent back in the day when we would just whoop ass. It was disheartening for them to get their ass whooped in silence. So it was a good thing. It worked for us. Right? Like when we score, it's like minimal crowd noise. It's like kind of throws them off. And you know, Stan U came out, we were playing some ball. It was we have this interesting quarterback situation where it's basically like quarterback by committee, and basically the most like committed way that I've ever seen. We got 2 guys that are rotating in and out in the middle of drives, in the middle of like series. It's just really strange, but I mean, they were.
Is it like a run guy and a pass guy, or are they both?
Nah, bro. No, bro. It's very similar styles of play.
Oh, okay.
It's just like just not a total commitment to either quarterback. So, but we missed 2 kicks. We ended up losing by 1 point to the Arizona Bearcats. And again, the kicking game. And I guess this kicker is probably going to get drafted. He's one of the best, or before this game, at least he was supposed to get drafted. He's the best kicker in the nation, and missed 2 of them. Some gimmies, layups. No crowd noise.
No crowd.
It's quiet.
Is it always been that quiet? It's always been quiet in there?
Yeah, unless we get a night game with a solid opponent.
Does it get packed out though? Like, does it get packed out, or you always
a night game? You know that like there's hype if it's playing Oregon, or the big game, which is Cal, Stanford, especially if it's going to be a competitive one. Yeah, there'll be some people. But normal day game, school hasn't started yet. Stanford's on the quarter system, so school hasn't started yet. So there's the school section is pretty dry. So it was like it was quieter than normal.
When do y'all start school?
I think quarter system starts at the end of the week. Speaking of decisions, I was going through the show notes and I read that Travis Hunter, my guy who is down from Colorado, one of Colorado stars, he didn't play this last week against Oregon, which was, talk about ass whoopings, was
another one.
Yeah, a handily ass whooping. And the rumor is that Travis Hunter was caught live streaming. He was on Twitch during the game. So he wasn't watching the game. He was twitching. And I'm curious to hear your thoughts about that. You know, your guys are playing prime time, and you're not watching the game. I mean, I could speak for myself. I think it's, no shade on Travis Hunter at all. I think, you make good decisions, but I almost like question the relationships with the guys almost, like I know when I get hurt, it was like, it's not that I really, I guess, just want to watch ball. I'm more so just like, I want to watch my guys. I want to watch them, the homie in the locker room do his thing, or, whatever. And I'm I'm curious to hear your thoughts.
I'm one of those guys, like you said, I want to watch like the brother who I put blood, sweat, and tears in with in the locker room, see how he does. And especially like the guy who's behind me, who hopefully I've coached him up and prepared him for a moment that, being one of the leaders and one of the guys on the team when I'm not there and I may be out and things like that. And just seeing how things go and what I think is also a big important part when you're hurt to watch those games or like when you're not there to see what it is that you add to the team. Honestly, as a player, like, you know what I'm saying? What do I add? What are we missing that I add or that I can find a way to add more to, and that goes for a redshirt guy, a guy who's hurt, any of that. Like, where do I find value in this team? What are we missing tonight that I'm not there? And truly take a deep dive and look at that. I don't question the kid's commitment to anything. I think the kid's a hell of a player. I think that there's a lot of stuff. The internet, we're just young, and kids are young, and the internet catches everything you do. Would I have been live streaming? I think that's a little questionable. I think you could be playing 2K, but you don't got to be on the live stream. That might have taken it a little far. At least if you playing, like if your 2K's on, it just says online. Like you can say, "Oh, my cousin was playing" or something. Like I don't. The live stream's a little tough.
Yeah, and to his defense too, is being a guy who's currently watching a lot of football. They're long games. These games are long, and you actually can do a lot of intermediary activities as you watch, kind of in the background. And also to his point, when it gets to be 40-0, it's like, all right, boys, there's not much more to me to see. I know exactly what I bring to this team right now. And so in 3 weeks when I come back, like, we're going to get that. But right now, I'm going to go ahead and get this Fortnite off.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I ain't tripping off of it because it got ugly. Like, at some point, you probably going to turn it off. But, like, just don't get on live stream till, like, after the game, bro. Like, maybe get on live stream, like, after the game when the guys get back, talk about the loss. Talk about exactly what you said. When I get back, blase, hype it up. Don't be on there during this time. Like, just wait till the game over. Just wait till it's in. Like, it's a time and a place for everything. I think that it takes a little bit while though for younger guys to learn that part sometimes too. And he seems like a great kid, an amazing talent. Seems very mature, so I think he'll learn from this.
Yeah, that's a fact. Not saying you're wrong, just the wrong forum.
Yeah, just the wrong. The live stream might not have been the best idea at the moment. I do, however, I do fool with that. He's always got like the onesies on during his little podcast and live stream stuff.
That is funny. The little Stitch, the Lilo and Stitch onesie.
Yeah, he just chills in his room in the onesie. Is hilarious to me. I think that's
bro, he's got the Bleacher Report stamp too.
Yeah, he's a man.
Bleacher Report distribution. You love to see that, man. Love to see that. He's eating. Good for him. I don't watch Twitch, so I haven't tuned into his
I don't watch
broadcast.
I just stream it for my Madden league, so I have to stream our games in our Madden league. So I don't watch it though much unless there's a Madden game going on.
What do you mean?
In our league,
to stream your Madden games.
Yeah, in our league, if you're the home team, you got to stream. So you got
why?
So everybody in the league can watch.
Motherfuckers is watching tape. Guys are watching tape, watching film.
Wow, it sounds so lame now. Don't say it on my mouth. God,
hold on now. So let me ask this: are most guys tuning into the live stream of the Madden game, or is this post game film?
No, I think guys are tuning in to make sure you abide by the rules of the league. Because there's certain things you can't do, like play locks on. You can't go no huddle at a certain point. You can only go no huddle. I think either second half is like fourth quarter is win by any means, but you can't go no huddle up to a certain point. Or you got one drive and no huddle until the fourth quarter. It's like random. It's random stuff. It's just random shit.
Are you playing the computer, or you're playing another person in the league?
It's 31 people in the league.
So wouldn't your opponent keep you honest on on the rules?
Yeah, but there needs to be that. Then it's my word versus his word, so therefore there has to be people watching.
So it has to be streamed.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, so it's got to be streamed. And then it's pretty funny. And then, just the cheese plays, those type of things. Like guys who quits, that's a big thing. Like, oh, did you quit the game? Oh, my system turned off. Did you just pull the system out? Like, you know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of things that you're there. There's a rule by committee that we have to police ourselves. So it's been good. We got some guys that've been kicked out of the league.
And do you draft your team?
Yes, my team's cold. Like as a GM this year, I went crazy.
Who's your quarterback?
Justin Herbert.
Who's your middle linebacker?
Jack Campbell, rookie out of Iowa.
Wow.
He had a star trait. Got him. He had a hidden trait. Got him right. Did some work. But he's got an 85 speed, fast linebacker, and he's like 6'5". He's huge. Kid's good.
Oh yeah, he's sideline to sideline.
Yeah, man. Hey, I'm telling you can ask any position now. Hey, I got the two boys from Oregon in the middle, D-Buck and Armstead. I'm going crazy.
Oh wow. Who's on your edge? Who you got rushing the edge?
I got Preston Smith and rookie Will McDonald on the other edge. My corners are my corners? Denzel Ward and the young kid from Carolina, J.C. Horn. I got Byron Branch as my free safety, and Justin Reed is my strong safety. There's no vice versa.
Jay Reed, okay, Jay Reed. Let's go.
My receivers, I got Michael Thomas, Jackson Smith. I don't know how to say the second part of his last name, so I'm not even gonna mess it up on here. And I'm not gonna mess it up on this show. But when I say it, I definitely mess it up. The kid from Ohio State, but he's a baller. Got him to a superstar trade. Got my dog Mims from Denver. I got a sleeper on the bench too, who's a rookie, Josh Downs. He's my guy. And then I got my dog Laramie, the tackle.
Okay.
Yeah.
LT 7'8"
with a rookie guard. Got him to a superstar trait. Got Ramshack at the other guard. I'm going crazy. Just let you know, my team's solid. And Aaron Jones
into the Madden. I got to get back into Madden. I used to, during game prep, after we would get the packets from the opponents and we learn about, our opponent's offenses.
You
would get those on Wednesday. I'm straight to the crib, playing as that team. Say we're playing as the Colts, and I'm going straight 12 personnel. I'm running the plays that we just learned about. I'm running their tendencies.
Hey,
because Madden's become more advanced. Well, at least this is a few years ago. Like they know what the team is supposed to be doing.
They're not far off on a lot of stuff. Yeah. They're not far off.
And it was also helping me with personnel. I'm not gonna lie. That's how that's one of the reasons that's how I kept up with the personnel around the league. So I low-key got to get back into that.
It definitely keep you up with players around the league. You get a guy out there you didn't know like he was like that, and then you're on Madden. You're like, oh no, I kind of fell in love with this guy, man. Like I think he liked that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I feel that.
Bro, we had some solid campaigning happening over the weekend. My first song as a child that I learned how to sing was Nice and Slow by Usher Raymond.
Okay.
And they dropped a commercial campaign over the weekend with Usher from the Confessions music video, interspliced with Dion, Kim K, announcing that Usher is doing the Apple TV halftime show for the 2024 Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Fire. It was fire.
I'm excited. I'm a big Usher. I like Usher, man. I hope he comes out there. I want him to do the skates. I want him to do the skates at halftime. And I hope he does it. He's big into the skating, and He does it all the time. So I really want him to do the skates on stage at the Super Bowl. I feel like that'd be the dopest thing ever.
That'd be fire.
I know he's gonna put on a good show though. I ain't even worried about it. Usher, you don't even gotta worry about bro. He's gonna go crazy.
Usher's he's got a deep bag, man. His bag is deep.
Endless. He's still putting out hits.
Yeah, facts. Facts. And great performer. The guy can dance, he can sing, he can rap if he needs to. I mean,
he probably can pass.
Usher can do a lot, man. He can do a lot. And it's in Vegas.
Weird thing. Saw him on a flight one time. Was on a Delta flight. I sit down.
What?
That's crazy, right? It is super
Usher's
crazy.
flying commercial?
It's super crazy to say. And I remember sitting down and being like, there's no fucking way. This is Usher in front of me.
This must have been before the Vegas residency.
Yeah, it was, I think. But it's like, I'm not gonna like bother him. But this is amazing. And that is when as soon as I saw him, I was like, all these rappers and singers and everybody telling me you got to fly private are so cap. I will never listen to them again about they got to do this and the third. They got to blase because Usher is on this fucking flight right in front of me. And everybody acted real professional. Nobody tripped out. He was the last person to really get on the plane. Obviously, they probably had him in some like special room or whatever the case. But it was really cool to see him and see that nobody bothered him and anything like that. But like, that changed my perspective on a lot of stuff. Because I was like, oh man, like I know Usher got bread. Shit, not only is he a singer, this and a mogul, he's got ownership in teams. He's done well on the business side of things, like very well. So it's like, if he on this Delta flight, man, hey man, save your coins. Fly commercial.
Do you remember where you were flying?
Do not. That's asking a lot of me right there, Scar. Immediately when I get on flights and I'm by myself, I start getting drink. So I do not. There are a lot of flights I do not remember very vividly. But I figure if I'm playing for my first class ticket, I'm gonna use y'all for as many drinks as possible.
No, for sure. For sure. Now where in the first class section do you go sit? Which seat do you choose?
I usually choose seat 4, the inside. I'm a window guy on seat 4. I like even numbers. Big even number guy.
So seat 4, if 4 is the last row of the first class section?
Well, if 4 is available, because they usually don't have 8. 8's my favorite number. If 8's available and there's 8 first class seats, then I'll choose 8. But if there's not, then I'm just going to go with 4. Or if it's one of those small planes, I'll try to get the single side.
Right. It's crazy, you know. It's not that crazy, but that you didn't go and say anything to Usher Raymond, I would regret that if I was you. That would be a regret that I would be currently living with. Because for me, and maybe this is a different experience, coming up as a young light-skinned brother who listened to Nice and Slow with the first words, the first lyrics that I knew as a child, you know, before I knew what he was talking about, what he was singing about.
Yeah.
I feel like Crazy Nephew might be one of my idols, man. And I would need to go say something to him.
It's probably a big difference for you, your experience. You know, I can't quite say I was on the light skin side. So DMX, if it would have been DMX, I'd have freaked out.
You would have went and said something to X?
I'd have stopped the whole plane. Like, y'all know who this is? Because DMX is like me and my dad. I like that. DMX was one who I listened to so much just with my dad, which is crazy because my dad's like nothing like DMX, like complete polar opposite. Doesn't yell very much, not very like scary. You don't think about like, but like his mentality, dog, and he used to love X.
Yeah,
love and all the songs I know from X, just like, and the words he's saying, like, it now as an adult, they all register to me. I would have freaked out. RIP my guy, man. If it had been DMX or T-Pain, probably. T-Pain or DMX, I'd have fanned out a little bit. Usher, you know, I respected his greatness because I'm a big fan. Huge fan still. Definitely respected his greatness. It was just like, man, this is super dope. And if people don't know they're in the presence of a legend, I feel bad for them. I was excited because I just knew I was in the presence of a legend, but obviously right. There were some people that probably should have taken advantage of that opportunity that didn't know he was even there.
Yeah, something I'm working on, trying to find the balance between being too much of a fan, but also expressing my gratitude for, people who just made an impact.
Yeah, I think that's a weird line sometimes for people. I think when it comes off as genuine, though, I think it's always good. I don't think you could ever go wrong if you genuinely into it and it comes off as genuine. I don't think you could ever go wrong with that.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Well, how we're framing up this show, we hit our NFL section, boom.
Mm-hmm.
We hit our college section, boom.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're into our culture section. And I think to put an exclamation point on culture is we just had one of our fellow NFL brothers, the fellow players in the league, just transcended the game of football by dating Taylor Swift.
Yeah. Man, slow clap for my guy.
Hey, good for you, Trav. Good for you, man. I don't know you like that, man, but good for you.
I don't know. I play against you. You always seem like a good competitor. You be out there popping your shit. And hey, more popping shit to you, bro. Keep popping it. Because obviously it's gotten you exactly where you need to be in life.
He's doing his shit.
I'm hella proud of you. Hey, let me tell you. Hey, man. And like Michael Parsons says, I encourage all the guys to shoot from deep, man. Take advantage of your opportunity. Yeah. You got a great platform right now. It's the best platform you're going to have probably your whole life. So just take advantage of your opportunities while you're young. You got a chance, man.
It's a fact. I mean, he just transcended the game. He's no longer just a football player, and he wasn't that before, but he's just he's become a brighter star in the industry. So
you know what's so crazy? My world's so like football, like it's so like blinders. I'm like, everybody's like, well, some people didn't know who Travis Kelce was. Like, well, he's like almost the greatest tight end of all time. Y'all didn't. I was like, people didn't know. They're like, well, yeah, compared to like Taylor Swift. And in my head, like, no disrespect to Taylor Swift, no nothing. Like, again, I'm on this. Like, in my head, I'm like, I mean,
you're thinking he's a bigger star than Taylor Swift, aren't you?
Well, no, I'm thinking in my head, in my world, I'm like, I mean,
you're thinking he put her on?
No, I'm thinking there's just as many eyes on him when he performs as there are on her when she performs. And therefore,
but he's performing. The thing is, he's performing amongst 90 other guys with a helmet on.
That is the thing. But everybody is very aware who 87 is out there on both teams. So
that's a fact.
Everyone who was watching that game, who was tuning in, knows who that guy is. And that's the thing for me. It's like everyone who's tuned, not the people at the Chiefs Stadium, the away stadium where they're playing, the people who are watching at home for TV for fun, all of them know who that guy is. And they're all aware of his greatness. There's not one fan who will say of this game who will be like, oh, he's not that good. Like, there's no one. So right. I'm not going to say, like, so he's just that big of a star to me. So it just blew my mind. And everybody's like, oh, he's not that big. I'm like, I guess y'all just don't like football, which makes sense, which is why I'm not really into, like, pop music. So I wouldn't know. Like, I do know Taylor's, like, the shit. But I'm not going to say, like, if I'm going to a concert, I'm going to respect the greatness, not just listen to music.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's different with musicians. Like, they're rock star. Rock stars are just different because I think the engagement is so much stronger with musician and fan, because when a football fan is a fan of Travis Kelce, they might love the way he catches the ball and makes plays. He's on their fantasy team, this, that, and the third. When a fan is in love with Taylor Swift, she is having an influence on their emotions, how they're thinking about love, how they're thinking about all these different things. And she's literally talking to him. You know what I mean? Like our musicians, the people who are making this music, there's such a stronger emotional connection. And I think what's also interesting too is with female stars, there seems to be this.
They got cults.
I don't want to call it infatuation, but almost this infatuation with their fans and who these female stars are dating, right? And that's how, like, when boom, the news drops that Taylor Swift is with Travis Kelce, and then the jersey sales spike 400%, and then he becomes the second highest jersey sold in the league or whatever. It's like, damn, what? Y'all don't even know this dude.
Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's the part that gets me. I'm like you said, damn, y'all don't even notice. You're like, yeah, y'all already know who he was before, and y'all like, not only did you like jump over to support for Taylor, like y'all went, brought the jersey, did this. I'm fully invested. Fuck it, I'm here now. We are.
I now love Travis Kelce because my favorite singer loves Travis Kelce.
We're all here. Everybody is just as invested as Taylor is. We're all here.
That's a beautiful thing.
They
man.
all. It's amazing. Like, now that you said it, I didn't think about that, but like you got the Beehive, you got the Swifties, you got what are the Barbs? You got Nicki Minaj, you got the Barbs, you got like
and they are committed.
Committed.
And with each of those people that you just named, Jay-Z, well, I was gonna say Meek Mill, but I don't know if the Barbs are as strong as the Beehive. They're definitely not. Right, but Jay-Z with Beyonce, Kanye with Kim K, Trav now with Taylor, like three guys these are three of the biggest pop stars. Like, when that happened, they transcended from a star standpoint. They transcended rap or they transcended sport. And it's not.
Why are the male followings of stars and pop stars not as, like, I would say their fans are there, but they're not as
as invested,
as to die for, I would say. Like not even invested. I would just more so say like you said, if say Lil Baby goes and starts dating, or whoever goes and starts dating some random WNBA player or something like that, like anything, like, or just anybody, bro, soccer player, something.
Yeah.
I don't think that their jersey sales are going to go up or anything. Nothing's going to change. Like, it's just going to be dope as hell. Like, Lil Baby dating, they're going to be like, oh, that's fire. Like,
yeah. They can be like, oh, she bad. All right.
Like, I don't think that Jay-Z had any impact on like Beyonce's sales going up or anything. Everybody's like, oh, that's good for Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? He the man, she the shit, they should be together. But all the people on the other side, like Jay-Z, it definitely helped. You know what I'm saying? Like, there were more people on that side that really cared. They're like, oh shit, Jay-Z can do no wrong now, and which is dope. But it's just like, you wish it worked the other way sometimes for people. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
there's some folks out. There's some guys out there.
You know who one I think that it did work the other way is whoever Bad Bunny's with. I think Bad Bunny has a following that like will go the other way. Like, they'll become avid fans of whoever he's dating.
Nah, well, never mind. If it's
I mean, it's Kendall Jenner, but I feel like Kendall Jenner, like, which way did it go? Kendall Jenner and Bad Bunny, I feel like there was a mutual exchange.
I think it's tough because she was already with D-Book before, so it's like
but D-Book don't got that same type of engaged following as Bad Bunny do.
She's had some hitters.
You go to South America, Bad Bunny.
Do you think that the Latin community fools with Kendall Jenner more now because she's dating the Bad Bunny? I don't think so. I don't think that the Latin community is like, oh yeah, no,
they're not fucking with her. They're jealous.
I don't think they're going.
They think he can do better.
Yeah, that's what I think they're doing.
Damn.
Oh, that's true. They already don't like her because she's got the 818 tequila.
They're not fans of the 818.
They're like, ooh, they're already not fans of her making tequila. So they're like, ooh, and she's taking Bad Bunny? Oh no.
Fandom fandom is so interesting, especially when you think about two stars and how fans trickle either way. And I think it's different here for American stars, United States like based stars, and also like foreign stars. I think all the different regions like respond differently. I think South America responds differently, how Bad Bunny's moving. And I was thinking yesterday, I was like, damn, when Adele started dating Rich Paul, like, did he get that same little bump that Travis Kelce's getting? Like, I don't know if he really did. So, like, I don't know if Europe or like the
I think
British
he
folks are
did
responding the
popularity
same
wise.
way. You think so?
I think he did popularity wise, but I don't think it translates immediately to like his job. Like, there's no jerseys. He's an agent. He's not gonna get like, not like you're gonna get more kid guys because you're dating Adele. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you don't really see Rich Paul out there like that.
But you don't really see, like, think about how famous he is as the agent. Like, you don't know any other agents.
But he's famous. But again, we're in this bubble, Deej. He's
no,
famous
but
to
like,
us.
No, but like he's famous to other people too. Like, think about, he was just at Invest Fest. He's at Earn Your Leisure Invest Fest. He's speaking at these type of things. Like, people know who Rich Paul is, and not just because of the LeBron thing and all the agents and all the contracts. Definitely, he's doing his thing. But like, think about it, when you're sitting on the sideline at a game, Adele's beside you, like, that's still as being Rich Paul. Now all these other, not only you got LeBron, you got more stars in the chokehold than anybody could think of. So everybody's gonna come to you. And then you got Adele. Man. But like you said, I don't know if it transcends overseas. It helps them like over there.
Yeah.
That
woman can sing, man. I love Adele. She's really great.
She's great.
Gosh, it's good for the guys. Just seeing all the love just happen. It's beautiful.
Hopefully this just keeps going though, and I don't want my boy Trav to contribute to another album, because she really tears those guys apart in those albums. So I really want, and she doesn't tear them apart. She does really well. And so those guys got to feel like shit. They were in the inspiration of some of this like music that she's put out.
Yeah.
Or you can be narcissistic and be like, I'm the man. Look at it. I put out this great hits for y'all. Like,
you know what they say about publicity, man.
Do you
all
agree
publicity
with that?
is good publicity.
Are you in agreement of that?
To a certain extent, I think nowadays less so than before, because folks can cancel you and you can just like completely have your career just shit on and like not make any more money. But I think in the past it used to be a thing. But now there's just so like people can take things overboard, and I think there's a lot of like bad publicity puts a lot of pressure on employers from just like the public opinions of people, and then corporations are a little hesitant about their reputation, so then they fire whoever the bad publicity is about, or they suspend them or whatever, and then like it's just hard to bounce back from that. So I don't think I necessarily agree with that, but if like there's a breakup song that Taylor Swift writes about Travis Kelce, I do think that probably is like, man, that might help.
Yeah,
not saying that they're gonna break up, but
I do also want to give her a shout out. I did not know that when Kanye did that whole spiel that she was as young as she was, like in her early 20s. And I think about to myself at that time, if Kanye would have did that shit to me on stage after I just won an award,
you'd have slapped the shit out of that boy.
I'd have cussed the fuck out of Kanye, bro. I'd have went fucking crazy. So I wanted to give her props for like keeping that shit cool. Cause like me, I'd have been like, whatever, sucker. I won that shit. I don't give a fuck. It's my award. So I'm glad. Hats off to her. And hey, man, hats off to Trav, man. Proud of the boys. The boys doing well right now, man. The boys are up, doing good.
Hats off to them both. Let's wish them a happily ever after, and some more.
Shout out to Mama
more
Kelce.
Tunnel walks together. Mama Kelce,
hey,
doing their thing.
Son, pop star. Hey, man, hey, keep it going, Mama Kelce. You the GOAT.
As we wrap up here, because my laptop's about to die, I'm on 5%. I think we could just like let this production just ride off with your tunnel fit, Deej. You know, the video of your tunnel fit. Okay. As we're speaking this right now, I envision just a slow-mo of you walking in the tunnel just to end off our time here this week, man. I have yet to see it, but man, I heard it was spicy, brother. I heard it was spicy.
It was good. It was I told you I had the DMX go on Monday. So I was feeling real rough rider. I was gonna go with the leathers, and I was like, you know what? Let's just go dark, rockstar vibes. We in here, like we got to go get it Monday night prime time. So it was good.
Let's go, man! Congratulations on a win yesterday on Monday Night Football, and let's keep it rolling, bro.
Yes, sir. Gonna keep it going, man. Appreciate you, man.
Yes, sir. Till next time, y'all.
Yes, sir. We out.
This episode of B-Scar TV has been brought to you by Scarlett Creative. For the full-length video episode and more content, find us on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok at B-Scar TV. And please, leave us a review. Drop a comment. What do you want to see? What do you want to hear? Who do you want to hear from? We would love to hear from you. This is your host, with the most, Brennan Scarlett, signing off. Peace.